Unlocking unseen possibilities for unlimited growth. You're here today with Nader Sabry, and we're here looking at how to make more effective decisions. And decisions are binary. They're black or white, yes or no. But where we get lost is in the middle with the gray areas that create distortion, disruption, and potentially even destruction. We have created these videos, so I cut right through the middle with these dimensions that we look at to identify a yes or no. Today, we're going to be looking at invent over trade. So I like to always step back and draw a bit on my economic development background, and it is really important when I talk to my clients and entrepreneurs about this. I say there are 3 steps of economic development. There's the primary economic development, which is agriculture and naturally things that are developed. The second part is trade, which is taking agriculture and things that are developed from the land and transforming it into products and then trading. And then finally, the tertiary economy, which are services, knowledge, and technology and innovation, which is where that's where first world nations would be today. And that's literally how first, second, and third world nations are actually defined. Now, why that is important is that, now, don't get me wrong, I'm a big believer in the power of trade. And I have a lot of clients that make a lot of money trading, but they don't invent. And the problem with this is that they're always having to leech. Now, the problem with trade is that you always have to move towards some form of a manipulation. Somebody who's articulated this very well is in the book Start With Why by Simon Sinek. When he talks about when you genuinely step into an organization, you look authentically at your why, you identify really what you stand for, and then you start to move away from manipulation because you're now all about what you genuinely stand for. And that's why there are companies that are loved and grow fantastically large and successful. And then there's just companies that just keep leeching. They just kind of keep taking from you, right? Insurance companies. Whew. Anyways, there's a whole list of them out there. So the clients and entrepreneurs that I work with that have had tremendous amount of success, and the ones that I work with to help to create success and growth, I always try to look at how to invent rather than to trade. And invention is not a complicated and costly exercise. It can be much simpler and easier than you think. The point, though, is to create new spaces. Now, these new spaces have different names. It could be called blue ocean, white space, smoking out the noise. There are many different terms to it, but they're all pretty well the same thing, is identifying low pressure points where potential exponential growth can take place. And that cannot happen by you continuously fighting over price, because a price war is what is created from trade. But when you invent, you create new categories or new niches, new markets, new products, and so forth. And so these new creations allow you to actually build on exponential growth. And I call it smoking out. In my world, I call it smoking out the noise. It's one of the first things I do with my clients in order to create growth. I say, let's smoke out the noise and identify where we can focus, where there is less energy required with higher yield that can yield an overall growth that is much larger. There are great examples out there like Google that transformed into Alphabet, which became a holdings company that basically broke down all of their different companies to become more effective by forcing them to have to become more inventive and creative rather than just continuously trading. You'll see this example radiate through many, many successful companies, and that is invent over trade. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell, like the video, share your comments. See you in the next video.